So that are nothing but unit 1. So what is the unit 1? It is nothing but introduction to electrical circuits. So what is the introduction to the electrical circuits? Means you want to you want to know about that. What is the introduction? So means what is the basic? First we want to know about that. What is the basic terminology we want to use in this B triple? So that basic terminology is what is circuit, what is network, what is charge, what is electric charge, what is force, what is electromotive force, what is current, what is electric potential, and what is electric potential difference, what is power, and what is energy. So what is the circuit? So circuit is nothing but it consists of a closed path which creates a path for a charge from source to the load, that is the electric circuit. So electric circuit should be a closed one. And that major parts of the circuit are source, load, and connecting wires. And next, what is a network? Network is also doing the same work. It is also creating a path for the charge from the source to the load. But the network may be or may not be a closed one. No, it should not close one. It may be or may not be a closed one. So from that we can say that all the circuits are the networks, but all the networks are not circuits. And next coming to the charge. So basically the atoms are a neutral charge. Why? Because the atoms number of protons, number of neutrons, number of electrons is equal. Number of protons equal to the number of electrons in the initial of the atoms. But when you are adding or when you are removing, when you, due to some external effect, if you are adding an electron to the outermost orbit, then the number of electrons will be a more in comparing with the protons. Then we can say that it is a negatively charged one. If you are removing the electron from the outermost orbit, the number of electrons is less than the number of protons. Then we can say it is a positively charged. Why? Because number of positive carriers will be a more na, so it is a positively charged. So that we can call it as a charge. What is electric charge? Is nothing but the addition, the total deficiency or addition. The total deficiency means removing. Addition means adding. The total deficiency or addition of an excess electron in an atom is known as electric charge. So the units for the charge is coulombs. And next, what is electromotive force? So in a conductor, electrons will move in a rapid way. In the what the way they want to move, they will move randomly. But due to some external force, maybe the electrons will flow in a particular direction. That external force we are calling it as an electromotive force. That electromotive force is EMF that we can measure in volts. And next, what is current? So current is nothing but generally the electrons will flow from the. So when you are applying an external force to the electron, it is the electrons will move from one to the another direction. So in general the electrons will move when you are applying external force, that is voltage. The electrons will move from the negative to positive. But in the conventional we can say that we can assume that the current will flow from positive to negative. So the electron that flow of electrons when you are applying external force, that is nothing but the current. So the current will indicate in the letter I, and it is measured in amperes. And the mathematical also we can write the current is nothing but the rate of flow of charge. How much rate it will be flows. So I equal to dq by dt. So the units is coulombs per second or amperes. So electric potential. Sorry. So electric potential. When two dissimilar charges, we are saying that what is electric charge? If you are adding the electron, it is negatively charged. If you are removing the electron, it is positively charged. So when two dissimilar means one positive charge, one negative charge is keeping together, they are attracting each other. If you are keeping same charge particles, they are repel each other. So if you are keeping that a charged particle towards to another one, then it is repelling or attracting depending upon the other charged particle. So when you are keeping like this, it is doing some work, moving, attracting or repelling. So that tendency of work we are calling it as a electric potential. So that electric potential is work done per charge. So how much work done means how much it is moved. This depends upon the depending upon the what is the charge. So that's why the work done per charge is W by Q. So what is the voltage? Is nothing but the potential difference between 2 points is known as voltage. Otherwise, we can also say that what is the electromotive force we are applying. So that motive force we are calling as a voltage. So V equal to dW by dQ, where units are volts, and that power. So power is nothing but how much the rate the electrical energy is transferred. How much the rate means per second how much electrical energy is transferred. So that is the power. So the power is the rate of charge. How much the rate of electric power will move. How much the rate of electrical energy is transferring from source to load. That is the work. Means when you are applying external force, how much the speed of electrons will move and how much the charge is transferring. This total work done we are calling it as a power. So that work done we can call it as P equal to dW by dt. And that I can write it as dW by dq into dq into dt. That is dW by dt is voltage and dq by dt is current. So we can write it as the units for the current. Voltage P equal to unit per power P equal to V into I. That is watts or are joules per second. And next energy. So energy is nothing but what is the total amount of electric work is done. How much the energy is transferred from source to load. That is electrical energy. So electrical energy is nothing but power into time. So that power into time equal to V into I into T. So the units are joules or watt seconds or the watt seconds will be a very lesser unit. So you will take watt hours or kilowatt hours. So this is the previous content you are completed. So next I will discuss about that what are the types of the elements. But 1 minute please. So in this class, I want to discuss about that. What are the types of the elements of that? So what are the types of the elements? Basically, the elements are classified into five types. There is nothing but active element, passive elements, linear and non-linear, bilateral and unilateral, lumped and distributed, time variant and time invariant. Okay. So what is the classification? It's five types. First one, active and passive elements, linear and non-linear elements, bilateral and unilateral elements, lumped and distributed elements, time variant and time invariant. Am I clear? What is the type classification? Five types. Active, passive, linear, non-linear, bilateral, unilateral, lumped, distributed, time variant, and time invariant. So when we can say that it is active element, when we can say that it is passive element, when we can say that the elements are linear or non-linear, bilateral or unilateral, lumped or distributed, time variant and time invariant. That we can able to say with the help of that definition, or that we can able to say with the VI characteristics of that particular element. VI characteristics of that particular element. So how I can say? See first coming to the active element. So first definition point of view, the definition I will give, then I will explain the same active and passive elements with the help of the VI characteristics also. So what is the active elements? When we can say it is active, when we can say it is passive. Active elements are nothing but the elements which are giving the energy to other elements. The elements which are giving energy to the other elements. That elements we are calling it as active elements. Okay, what the elements are giving the energy to the another elements. That elements we are calling it as a active elements. The examples for that: voltage source, current source, generators, batteries. These are all are the active elements. And next, passive elements. So when we can say it is passive elements, the elements which are consumes the electrical energy which is given by the sources. The elements which are consuming the electrical energy from the sources that we are calling as a passive elements. So examples are resistor, inductor, and capacitor. So for that easily understanding, I want to give one example. In your classroom, teachers are there and students are there. So teachers always they are sharing the knowledge with the students, and the students are receiving the knowledge from the faculty members. So here which are giving when faculties are the giving the knowledge to you. Then faculty are the sources, and you are the loads or you are the passive elements. Take an example: fans. That are the passive elements. They are not. They are consuming the energy. Which is consuming? Which consumes the energy? They are calling it as a passive elements. Which are giving the energy? That are active elements. So that is the story behind that active elements, passive elements, on the basis of equation. Next, I want to say on the basis of on the basis of what on the basis of characteristics. On the basis of characteristics. On the basis of characteristics. So on the basis of characteristics, I want to say either the element is active or passive. So it will knows about that on the basis of slope of the curve. Slope of the curve. If the slope of the curve is positive, we can say that it is passive element. If the slope of the curve is negative, it is active element. Simply positive P, passive P. Positive P, passive P. So slope is positive, passive element. Slope is negative, active element. Am I clear? So active element is which gives the energy. At the same time, the VI characteristic slope is positive. That is passive element which consumes the energy. That is passive element. The slope is positive, active. Giving means positive. Sorry, giving. Sorry. Don't confuse. This giving means active. This receiving means passive. Slope is positive, passive. Slope is negative, active. Who is 323? 323. Who is that fellow? Why you are doing annotating on that screen? 323. Who is that? Don't do such unnecessary things in the class. Okay. So slope. So if the slope of the curve is positive, then it is passive element. Suppose this is the slope. It is positive slope. And this is also slope is positive only. And this is the slope is negative. Here the slope is also positive. So this is passive element. This is also passive element, and this is also passive element, and this is active. So by saying the slope, we can show that. So by directly also directly inspection method also we can say that if the curve is lies in first or third and first and third. This is the first quadrant. Na? This is the second quadrant. This is the third quadrant, and this is the fourth quadrant. So if the curve is lies in first quadrant or third quadrant and first and third quadrant, we can say that that is passive element. otherwise active. Second quadrant lo gaani fourth quadrant. So here it is in third, so it is passive. It is in first and third, passive. It is in second and fourth, it is active element. So in this way I can say by the definition as well as by the VI characteristics, it is active or passive. So simply remember that active means which gives the energy. The element which gives the energy to the another elements are called active elements. The slope is negative. The slope of VI characteristics is negative when it is active element. So the elements which are consuming the energy from the sources, that are passive elements, and the slope is positive only. And the curve is lies in first and third quadrant passive, which lies in second or fourth, at second and fourth, that is active elements. Who is 302? Why you are trying to annotate on the screen? Don't do any annotations, okay? So this is the story behind that active and passive elements. Am I clear up to now? Active and passive elements అర్థమైందా? Is it
Yes, sir.
clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
36. 36. Are you there? 36. Who is 36 ma? ఎవరన్నా? It is understandable to you? అర్థమైందా? And next I'm going with the next clarification. It is linear or non-linear. Second one. Linear or non-linear. How we can say that the VI characteristics of the element is linear. The element which follows the linearity. We can say that that is the linear elements. Otherwise, it is not obeying the linear relationship. So it is non-linear elements. So examples for the linear elements are resistor, inductor, and capacitor. Non-linear elements are all electronic goods. All electronic goods, what you are using, that all are the electronics. So all are the non-linear elements. So on the basis of VI characteristics, how we can say that it is a linear and non-linear. So first you want to keep in your mind what is the curve is given. That curve should pass us through the horizon. Horizon ki touch ayindali, horizon nunchi pass ayindali. Okay, first point. So how we can say that it is linear or non-linear by using the VI characteristics. The curve is should pass us through the horizon. Passes through the horizon. Okay, it is passing through the horizon. It is not passing, it is touching to the horizon.
Sir, 1 second, sir. 1 second. మా సార్ ఇప్పుడు ఏమైనా క్వశ్చన్స్ అడుగుతున్నప్పుడు ఇఫ్ సార్ ఇస్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఎనీ క్వశ్చన్స్, ఇఫ్ యూ హావ్ మైక్ ప్రాబ్లం, అక్కడ మీకు ఆప్షన్ ఉంది, చాట్ విత్ హోస్ట్ పెట్టాను, యూ కెన్ టెక్స్ట్ టు సార్. ఈవెన్ అడిగిన క్వశ్చన్స్ కి ఆన్సర్ ఇవ్వండి, లేదా మీకు మైక్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే సార్ మెసేజ్ పెట్టండి అక్కడ క్లియర్ గా. కొంతమందికి 36 కి 16 కి మైక్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, చెప్పండి అలా ఏమైనా ఉంటే మీకు. ఎస్ సార్. ఓకే సార్.
సో
డోంట్ టెక్స్ట్ మీ సార్ పెట్టండి. Okay.
If you are having any network issues or mic problems, please do. You are having a text option also. Put a message to me, no problem. Put a message to me, no problem. I will receive your message and I will clarify your queries or anything. Okay, I will understand. Sometimes we are having a network problems. All these things I can understand, but the replying, the way of replying is important. Representation is also important. What the way you want to represent it, but the representation is important in the class session. It should be a interactive session only. It should not only one side. Okay. So, okay. Coming to our topic, how we can say that, sir, linearity obey cheste, linearity obey chesthe, non-linear and so how we can say that with the help of the VI characteristics. Suppose if you are having the VI characteristics of the element, so then we can say that what type of the element it is. It is a linear element or non-linear element. So it is a unilateral or bilateral. It is active or passive. So the slope is positive means passive element. The slope is negative means active element. So for this element, it is the slope is The slope is positive. So it is a passive element. So coming to it is a linear or non-linear. So linear or non-linear means the curve should pass us through origin. So suppose it is touching the origin, no problem. So at the same time, the straight line should follow only one straight line equation at all the times. Remember that at all the times, it should follow only one straight line equation. So see here, this passing through origin, okay, and it is having only one characteristics here. For the reverse or negative term, it is not having anything. It is not for the for this time. It is not having any equation. It is not passing have same equation means it should be like this. ఇలా ఉంది. But it is not having anything. It is not having anything. It is having just only like this. Then what I can say, what I can say, it is a non-linear. It is a non-linear. It is not. It is having one equation here. It is not having another equation here. It is always zero. Means it is another equation. It is one equation. It is another equation. So it is non-linear. This non-linear element. This non-linear element. Non-linear. Non-linear, comma, passive. The first. And this is the second one. So next, this slope is, what about the slope? So what about the slope? Slope is first and third quadrant only. So this is the third quadrant. So it is passive element. Uh, This passive. For this is the passive element. This is passive. Then what is a linear or non-linear? See here, in the previous, it is touching the origin. It is having a straight line equation up to this. But what about this? It is not having. So it is non-linear. And next for this, so the slope is, what is this? The slope is negative. The slope is negative. Active element. And next is linear or non-linear. It is passing through the origin. It is passing through the origin and one equation, straight line equation only. It is linear. It is passing through the origin or not passing. At the same time, it is satisfying only one straight line equation. Na? Okay, this is linear. Suppose for this also, it is passive element. Slope is positive and it is linear. And next, for this directly I can say it is not a linear. It is a non-linear. Why? Because this one equation only, but it is not having. It is not passing through the origin. So it is non-linear. And next for this, so it is passing through the origin. Am I right? It is passing through the origin. It is passing through the origin. Up to now, it is passing through the origin. And see here, up to now, it is passing one straight line equation, but it is after that it is not increasing, it is constant. అంటే ఇదొక ఈక్వేషన్ ఇదొక ఈక్వేషన్. Am I right? So for this also same equation up to this there is no problem. But here it is not following only this equation. ఇదే equation follow అవ్వాలి throughout the section. But it is not following. It is another equation. ఇది కాన్స్టెంట్ ఉందంటే ఇదే ఈక్వేషన్ ఇక్కడ రాదు కదా. ఇట్ ఈస్ హ్యావింగ్ సమ్ కాన్స్టెంట్ ఉంది. సో ఈక్వేషన్ విల్ బి చేంజెస్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో నాన్ లీనియర్. So for this also, up to this it is passing one equation. For this range it is following another equation. So this is also non-linear. So this is also not passing through the origin directly. I can write it as non-linear. Am I clear? Am I clear up to now? Linear and non-linear. It is clear. So linear and non-linear means first you want to say it should be passes through the origin. First see it is passing through the origin, at least touching to the origin or not. Okay, one condition is satisfied. This touches one condition. It is positive first condition. This for this case, it is not passing through the origin. So directly we can write non-linear. For this also it is not passing through the origin. Non-linear. Directly we can say. And Another after satisfying the first equation, it is passing through the horizon. Then check for all the times it satisfies one straight line equation. For this only up to this passing point. For this, it is not having, so it is non-linear. This is also non-linear. This is linear. So is it passing one equation throughout that section? It is also satisfying same, and it is not passing through origin. It is up to this point. It is satisfying one equation. For this, it is not. So, no, no, no. So in this way, I can say that these are linear or non-linear. Next, unilateral or bilateral. Unilateral, bilateral. So when we can say that unilateral element, when we can say that it is a bilateral element. Unilateral element. Unilateral element means what? Suppose take an example. This is a diode. This is a diode. This is a diode. So what the diode is doing here? Suppose I'm connecting a load through the source through a diode. So here it is in the forward bias condition. So definitely the diode will conduct, the current will flows. Suppose what I am doing, I'm interchanging the terminals. Suppose here it is like this now. So I'm interchanging the terminals of the diode like this, connecting to the load, connecting to the source. Then the diode is in the reverse direction. So it is open. Then current will flows. What I am saying that if the current want to be flow, it should be in the closure. So reverse bias flow open out the current flow to the is not flow. So if the element is conducting in the both the direction, means the forward direction and in the reverse direction also it should be conduct. దాని టెర్మినల్స్ ని ఇంటర్చేంజ్ చేసినా కూడా కరెంట్ ని కండక్ట్ చేస్తే దట్ యు ఆర్ కాలింగ్ ఇట్ యాస్ అ bilateral. But here if you are interchanging the terminals, it is not conducting na, so it is unilateral elements. Suppose remove that diode, place a resistor. So for first case you want to switch on the supply, the source definitely going through the load, and I'm interchanging the terminals. Even though that condition also current will flows. Interchange చేసినా కానీ రెసిస్టర్ interchange చేసినా కానీ there is no change. It will be flows. So this is the bilateral. Even though you are interchanging the terminals of the element, that will be conduction mode only. Then we can say that it is a bilateral. Otherwise, it is a unilateral. So VI characteristics నుంచి రాసుకోవచ్చు. It is also a symbol. So this is the VI characteristics. VI characteristics lo రావాలి అంటే if you want to say with the help of the VI characteristics, the impedance of that VI characteristic should be same at all the times. Should be same at all the times. See here. So impedance means V Z equal to V by I ratio. V by I should be the same. So see here for this, it is having some okay VI characteristics is having. But if for this it is not giving any na, it is not having any. So it is unilateral for the reverse direction. So you are for one direction you are connecting means you are this means one direction means plus plus something. So you are connecting that in the reverse direction అంటే ఏమవుతుంది ప్లస్ ప్లస్ కాస్త మైనస్ మైనస్ అవుతుంది అవునా కదా అంటే థర్డ్ క్వాడ్రంట్ లో మరి ఏమన్నా ఉందా ఇస్ నాట్ హ్యావింగ్ అంటే దట్ ఈస్ నాట్ హ్యావింగ్ ఇన్ ద రివర్స్ డైరెక్షన్. సో ఇది ఒక డైరెక్షన్, దీనికి రివర్స్ డైరెక్షన్ లో కూడా సేమ్ క్యారెక్టరిస్టిక్స్ కనుక ఉంటే దట్ ఈస్ bilateral. For this first case, this is not having the reverse direction, na. So this is unilateral. For this also, here it is having in the reverse direction. What about the positive direction? Is not having. So it is unilateral. So for this, positive direction is there, negative direction is there. Same magnitude should be the same for all the cases. Suppose it is 5 at 5 volts. This is also 5 amperes at 5 volts. Then the ratio will be the same. Then it is a bilateral. Suppose here it is some 4 is there, and here it is some 5, and here it is same 5, but here it is some 5. So here the ratio 5 by 4 is 5 by 5. Ratio will be the difference. So even though it is looks like the same characteristics, the ratio VI ratio is not same, then it is also unilateral. So here it is also, it is having unilateral. So for this also it is up to this okay, but here it is constant. So the VI ratio is not same. So then it is unilateral. So it is bilateral. It is unilateral. Am I right? Is it understandable to you? Any doubts, ma? So unilateral, bilateral అంటే ఎలా చెప్తాము నార్మల్ డెఫినేషన్ లో? We want to say unilateral or bilateral is nothing but it should conduct even though we want to reverse the terminals of the element. Reverse the terminals of the elements also it conducts. It is bilateral. It is not conducting in the both the direction. It is conducting only in single direction. We can say that it is unilateral. Am I clear up to now? And with the help of VI characteristics, it should be have the same impedance in the forward mode as in the reverse mode. So same forward mode, reverse mode, both it is having same impedance means we can say that bilateral. Otherwise, unilateral. Next. So time variant and time invariant. So what is time variant and what is time invariant? So I will explain with that with the diagram. Suppose this is the VI characteristics of an element. So at t equal to t1, the VI characteristics is like this. The VI characteristics is like this, okay? So at t equal to t1, VI characteristics is like this. At t equal to t2, VI characteristics are changes. So the VI characteristics is constant at all the time. Even though time is varies, the VI characteristics is not varying. That is time invariant. If the VI characteristics are varying with respect to the time, it is time variant. Time ni batti vary అయితే time variant. Time ni batti vary అవ్వకుండా VI characteristics ఉంటే time invariant. Okay. Next. Unilateral, bilateral. So this, I want to say this type of element it is. Whether it is active, passive, all the things I want to say right now. Okay. So this first slope we want to find out. Positive slope, passive, but it is not linear or non-linear. It is passing one equation, but it is not having anything here. Not following straight equation at all the times. So it is non-linear. Next, unilateral or bilateral. It is not having anything in the reverse direction. So it is unilateral. So this characteristic is passive, non-linear, unilateral. This is also same. This is not, this is also third quadrant, passive, non-linear, unilateral. So this is negative, positive slope means passive, negative slope, active element, linear, and unilateral, bilateral element. It's following in the both directions. Next, this is also the same. Is passive, linear, bilateral. This is not, the slope is positive. Passive is not linear. It is not linear. Linear కాదు. It is not passing through the horizon. Non-linear. Same impedance ఆఫర్ చేస్తున్న పాజిటివ్ డైరెక్షన్స్ లో నెగిటివ్ డైరెక్షన్స్ లో అంటే చూడండి పాజిటివ్ డైరెక్షన్ లో ఇక్కడ ఇంపిడెన్స్ వేరు వస్తుంది ఎందుకు వేరు వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ వేరు వస్తుంది ఎందుకు చూడండి విఐ ఇంపిడెన్స్ ఇస్ వి బై ఐ సో ఈ కేసులో వి బై ఐ నెగిటివ్ వస్తుంది ఈ కేసులో వి బై ఐ పాజిటివ్ వస్తుంది అంటే దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో unilateral. For this also, this is passing through the horizon, slope is positive, so passive element. So it is not passing one equation, it is non-linear. Then it is unilateral or bilateral. ఇక్కడ ఇంపిడెన్స్ చూడండి ఇక్కడ వేరే ఇంపిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది ఇక్కడేమో జీరో ఇంపిడెన్స్ వస్తుంది ఈ ప్లేస్లో సో ఇట్ ఈస్ యూనిలాటరల్ సో దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో passive, non-linear, bilateral. సో ఇక్కడ కూడా చూడండి రివర్స్ లో ఇక్కడ వరకు సేమ్ అయింది, తర్వాత ఇక్కడ ఇలా వస్తుంది, ఇక్కడ కూడా ఇలానే వస్తుంది, కాబట్టి ఇది ఈస్ bilateral. సో దిస్ ఈస్ నాట్ హ్యావింగ్, దిస్ ఈస్ passive element, పాజిటివ్ కాబట్టి నెక్స్ట్ it is not passing through horizon, non-linear, and next what I want to next unilateral or bilateral. So this is unilateral. So ఇక్కడ చూడండి ఈ కేస్ లో ఒకటి ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఒకటి ఉంది, ఇక్కడ ఒకటి సేమ్ గా. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ you, this is unilateral. So what is meant by lumped and distributed? Lumped and distributed means if you are able to write all the things together, then all the elements you can write in a single way. That is lumped. If you are not having that flexibility of that writing all together to one, that is distributed elements. So this is the types of the elements. Am I clear up to now?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts is there, ma? Any doubts is there?
No, sir. Sir.
Okay, right, very good. So 18, 318, are you there? So what is a passive element? Its slope is positive. And give the definition for that. VI characteristics కాకుండా normal definition చెప్పు. Your students are the passive elements or active elements? Example, students తీసుకుంటే students are the passive elements or active elements? I'm giving the example also na. Teacher, students. VA characteristics we are saying right, positive slope, passive. But I want the definition point of view also. Simply ma, which elements are giving the energy? Which elements are giving the energy? That is active elements. Which elements are receiving? They are not giving, they are receiving the energy from other elements, that are passive elements. Which is giving, active, which is receiving, passive. Am I clear? Okay, right. Then 12.
Yes, sir.
12.
Yes, sir.
Then what is unilateral element? Unilateral element. 12. You are understood what is unilateral element? అర్థమైందా లేదు? Unilateral element అంటే ఏంటి, bilateral element అంటే. Are you able to understood or not?
It is the element which defines the VA.
Ma? I'm not able to hear you. So keep a
It's
message.
the reversal, sir.
So all of you telling about the VA characteristics, it is good, but I will ask the definition point of view also. Bilateral means if even though you are interchanging the terminals of the element also, it is conducting. Suppose diode terminals interchange చేస్తే ఫార్వర్డ్ బయాస్ లో కండక్ట్ అవుతుంది, రివర్స్ బయాస్ లో కండక్ట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే దాని టెర్మినల్స్ ఇంటర్చేంజ్ చేస్తే అది కండక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదు, కరెంట్ ఫ్లో అవ్వట్లేదు. అంటే దట్ ఈస్ యూనిలాటరల్ ఎలిమెంట్. రెసిస్టర్ ఉంది, రెసిస్టర్ నువ్వు ఎట్ సైడ్ నుంచి పెట్టినా, టెర్మినల్స్ ఇంటర్చేంజ్ చేసి పెట్టినా, నార్మల్ గా పెట్టినా రెసిస్టర్ కండక్ట్ అవుతుంది. సో దట్ ఈస్ బైలాటరల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్. బై అంటే బోత్ సైడ్స్, పాజిటివ్ బోత్ సైడ్స్ అంటే నువ్వు టెర్మినల్స్ ఇంటర్చేంజ్ చేసినా కానీ కరెంట్ ఫ్లో అవ్వాలి, కండక్ట్ అవ్వాలి. దెన్ ఇట్ ఈస్ then it is bilateral. Only one direction లో మాత్రమే అది కండక్ట్ అయితే దట్ ఈస్ యూనిలాటరల్. 39.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, ma. What is the classification of the elements are there? Classification చెప్తున్నా. Classification. ఎన్ని
Sir.
టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇప్పుడు మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం కదా ఎన్ని టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి టెల్ మీ హౌ మెనీ టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆర్ దేర్
8, sir.
వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ okay right go through it once okay 26 26 you are writing your running notebook huh? notes రాసారా
Sir,
notes రాసావా నిన్న మెటీరియల్ ఇచ్చింది కదా మెటీరియల్
రాశాను sir.
so once show that notes by turn on your video and show your notes.
Wait, sir.
You are writing while you are listening or after completion of the class you are writing
After completion, sir.
after you are able to understood na
Yes, sir.
so any
That's
doubts are
fine.
there still now
No, sir.
okay then what is the linear elements what are the linear elements
The slope is in which it passes from origin, sir. The state in which passes from origin.
VI characteristics okay I want the definition also which obeys the linearity the VI characteristics of the
No.
element obeys the linearity then we can say that it is linear otherwise non-linear
Yes, sir.
very good 16 16 16 rule number 16 are you there or not you are having any mic problem please intimate me within few seconds in this meanwhile I will go with other 303
Good afternoon, sir.
good afternoon ma you have written your notes huh? notes రాసావా నిన్న మెటీరియల్ ఫార్వర్డ్ చేశాను కదా notes రాసావా
లేదు సార్ రాయలేదు సార్
why why so see ma in the next class we are having the class on Monday na so on that day I will
just I
check.
was studying, sir, but not wrote, sir.
What?
Just I was look at the PDF, but not wrote, sir.
So if
I
you are
will.
looking means it is not okay. If you want to write, I don't want to say don't copy it. So you want to be write in your own words, okay?
Okay, sir.
So
Okay, sir.
I will check all your notes on Monday on that time, okay? So please,
Yes, sir.
response is important.
Yes, sir.
Right. So in this, still you are having only 2 to 3 minutes of the time. So in the 2 to 3 minutes, I will recall what the topics you are discussing up to now in this class. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So in today's class, we are discussing about that. What are the types of the elements? So what are the types? If I am asking what is the active element, all of you members, I will very happy. You are saying that depending upon the VI characteristics. But first, you want to say what is the definition for that. Then we can apply for that VI characteristics. Okay. So VI characteristics you want to be said, but first you want to say what is the definition for that. So what is the active element? Types of elements are there. Active element, passive element, linear, non-linear, bilateral, unilateral, lumped or distributed, time variant and time invariant. So what when we can say that it is active element is nothing but element which gives the energy, which is giving the energy to the another elements, then we can say that it is active element. Active element అని ఎప్పుడు చెప్తున్నానా, when it is giving the energy, it is always giving the energy to other elements, then we can say that it is active element. Like batteries, voltage source, current source, these are all are the sources. So VI characteristics, according to the VI characteristics, we can say the slope of the VI characteristics should be negative. Then we can say that it is active element. So negative and it should be lies in second and fourth quadrant. Second and fourth quadrant means we can say that it is active element. So passive element is nothing but the element which consumes the energy, which always consuming the energy. It is not giving, it is consuming the energy from the source. That is passive elements like resistors, inductors, and capacitors. If the slope of the VI characteristics will be a positive, then we can say that it is a passive element. Next, linear and non-linear. So linear elements are the elements which obeys the linearity. Which obeys the linearity is nothing but linear elements. Which does not obey the linearity, that is non-linear elements. At the same time, according to the VI characteristics, the curve should passes through the horizon. At the same time, it should satisfies equation, one straight line equation at all the times. Then we can say that it is linear, otherwise it is non-linear. Then unilateral and bilateral. If you are taking an element, take an example of a diode. So diode is conducting in the forward bias only. If you are interchanging the diode, it is not conducting. Suppose if the first you are keeping the diode in this way, it is conducting. You want to what you want to do? You want to reverse the terminals. Reverse. So reverse the terminals. Current is not passing. Then it is unilateral. Suppose take a resistor. Suppose resistor like this I'm placing. Next, the current is flowing. Then I'm interchanging the terminals. That also the current is flowing. Then we can say that that is bilateral. The current will conduct in both the directions. That is bilateral. In one direction only, that is unilateral. Diodes, transistors, all these are unilaterals. Resistor, inductor, capacitors are all the bilaterals. Lumped and distributed. The elements we can try to write in a single point. Sum up we can write, that is lumped. We cannot having that option, that is distributed. Time variant and time invariant. If the VI characteristics of the element is not changes with the time, it is time invariant. It is not changing with the time VI characteristics. This time invariant. It varies with the time. This time variant. Okay. So this is the class we are discussing up to now. Chandu sir. Chandu sir. Are you there, sir? Hello.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Sir, can I leave? Can
Hello,
I
sir.
leave?
Thank you, sir.
Sir.
Thank you so much. Sir, చెప్పండి సార్.
Sir, can I leave, sir?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. I'm leaving, sir. So I will forward the notes to you, sir. Then all of you write the running notebook. I will check definitely Monday. I will check all the notes, sir. You want to be write it? Don't copy it. Please write in your own way. Okay. So thank you, sir. I'm leaving you.
Thank you,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Go for lunch and again join at 1:40.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Make me host.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All of you, thank you.